Tom Riddle's diary is one of the props that we can't miss out on in this ornament series. We're gonna need some ribbon, scissors, some plain copy paper or printer paper, a ruler and a craft knife, a clip, these 4 paints. I will leave everything linked in the description box below if you want to get your own or need to know what colors I used, some cloth, a paintbrush, some glue, a cutter and a cereal box. Let's measure out the paper first. Don't look at my measurements on the screen. I will leave all the dimensions in the description box below because I do cut it down in the end a little bit more. So please have a look in the description box for the exact measurements. Once you had a look there, then you can start cutting your papers. Now I have A4 paper, so the dimensions might be a little bit off for you, but I think I used 20 sheets in total, and I'm going to glue the spine of this. In fact, it doesn't really matter how big you made this book because any dimension will work for this one. Once you glued the spine, you're going to clamp that together and let it dry thoroughly. While that is drying, we can cut the cover. I'm cutting the cover just slightly bigger so it overhangs on the top right and bottom a little bit, and the spine, which is the same size as the actual spine of the book that you just made. You can then see that this is going to be the cover and the book fits right inside of it. Then from a piece of cloth, you can just use normal cotton. I use an old sheet that is coffee dyed or tea stained here, and I'm going to cut that or rip that to size. I'm going to cover the entire piece of cloth that is going to be the cover in this black acrylic paint. Put the right side of the cloth down and you're going to glue the covers that you just cut out of the cereal box down onto the wrong side of the cloth. So the right side of the cloth will be the outside of the book. Then trim off the excess so you just have about 1/2 centimeter overhang. And then glue all the sides down. You might want to use some clips just in case it doesn't stick straight away. Now we have the cover all done, we're going to put the insert in. My book was hanging outside of the cover a little bit, so I'm going to cut off a tiny bit of the insert so it just fits right in. Glue the front and the back page and then you can put it inside the book. Do not glue the spine because then you cannot open the book anymore. Before you glue the back, you can also cut a piece of ribbon to glue that inside the book so you can hang it off the Christmas tree. To make this look like more of Riddle's diary, I'm going to go in with an awl and stick this through the entire middle of the book. And with some help of my craft knife, I'm going to go in and cut a bit wider of a gap so it looks like the basilisk fang is actually stuck into it. And where I've just cut, I'm going to paint it black so it looks like the ink is in the pages. I'm also adding a bit of brown and beige to make it look a little bit more realistic and aged. The corners of the book need to be painted gold, so I'm just going to do that with a toothpick. And I have mixed some high gloss varnish with black paint and going to go in with a small paintbrush and letting that seep out just so it looks like the ink is coming in and through the pages. And this is it for this ornament. There are still so many I need to make and I hope you are all enjoying this series. All my social media can be found in the description box below, and if you're new here, welcome! Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and of course become part of the Raven family. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!